AlphaWulfTacticalities, coming to you with a driving review. What I would like to review today, you may have heard me mention it in another video or two. I have a shoulder holster. It is actually, honestly, it's just an old Airsoft holster that I've had it for a while, but you know, it's for the purpose that it serves. It serves it pretty well. I mean, you can tell that it's not a nicer shoulder holster. Can't really think of any at the moment because I normally shoot for hip holsters or in the waistband, but I mostly just got this one because I do spend a lot of time on the road, and shoulder holsters are actually the most comfortable method of carry in the car, and I've just got this as an open carry comfortable method for the car. It's really easy to draw from and actually surprisingly easy to reholster even with just one hand. I got it for open carry, you know, in case of road stops or anything. I don't have to come out and tell them, you know, they can see it. Plus, I don't have my concealed carry at the moment. I'm actually waiting on it in the mail. But I'll still probably use this after I get my concealed carry just for comfort and ease of use. So let's go to some pros and cons on the Crosman Airsoft holster. Pros are, as I've already went over, you know, it's relatively comfortable to use in the car. For me, it balances right, it fits right. You can use it for any gun, just about, because of its size. I actually have my Glock 26 9mm in it at the moment. I'll do a review on that later too. It has the spot for 2 extra magazines under the right arm. It is a horizontal holster, so I use it in the car, and it kind of tilts upward because of the way that I sit and the way I have it adjusted, so it's more of a downward pull and aim. So, you know, it's fairly easy to draw from in that respect. It's really easy to maneuver and adjust. There's no locking straps or anything, so, you know, it's easy to take on, to put on, take off, etc., so on and so forth. Easy to draw the magazines from. I've practiced with this quite a bit, especially from a sitting position, because that's what I got it for, was sitting in the vehicle. Normally when I get out, I switch from this to my Black Hawk or my Uncle Mike's hip holster. The Black Hawk is outside the holster, and the Uncle Mike's is in waistband. I'll do a review on both of those later too. But some of the cons to this is, you know, well, let's go back to the pros. There's one I forgot to mention. It's cheap, and I mean really, really cheap. At the time that I got it, I think I might have paid, I really don't remember, but the last time I was in Walmart, I saw it, and it was, I think, $12, $12.99, somewhere in that ballpark, which, you know, for the purpose that it served, and as well as it served its purpose so far, $13 well spent, if that's what I paid for it. Another pro to it is, you know, you can walk into Walmart and find it back in the sporting section, along with several others. But this was the only shoulder holster that I found. Get over so I can get to my stop. Sorry about that, I'm in traffic. I just got back from the bank. So that covers the pros that I can think of. Let's cover some of the cons. First con, you know, was one of its pros. It's cheap. It is cheaply made, and I could see, you know, if you were using it as an everyday carry type of holster, it would get very uncomfortable very quickly, just because of how it's made. It's made for sport. It's made for an airsoft gun, not a heavy Glock or 1911 or some other really heavy gun. It also doesn't hold very many smaller firearms. I'm talking, you know, pocket guns, the LCP, LC9, things along that line. The car CM9 that I'm in the process of obtaining doesn't fit it. I've already tried. So, you know, that's a con. But it goes back to, you know, it's made for medium to large frame handguns, airsoft handguns. Another con is, you know, the material. It's, like I said, I got this for a sitting position, walking around. I don't fit, you're not really able to put your arms down because of how thick it is. But where I have my arms up and on the steering wheel or on the shifter the whole time I'm in the car, it's not that much of a problem, so it doesn't rub. But, you know, if you're wearing it walking around all day, every day, yeah, it would start to get annoying. It would start to rub, you know. If I was going to get a holster for everyday carry as a shoulder holster, I would put a little bit more money into it and get a higher quality, probably leather holster. Several people broke down on the other side of the road. Wish I could get over there to them to help them. Guys, just as a kind of throw off here, if you see someone on the side of the road and it's, you know, really hot, really cold, really any time, but those times in particular, if you see they have kids, do me a favor, stop, see if they need any help. I try to do good by everybody, you know. Just treat everyone else how you'd want to be treated. I'm sure that you wouldn't want to sit and have everyone pass you up on a hot day like this. But anyway, back to the point. This shoulder holster, you know, for what it's worth, the pros kind of outweigh the cons for what I use it for. I would not suggest it to anyone that is planning on using it as an everyday carry holster. But, you know, just as a vehicle from here to there, point A to point B holster, I would definitely suggest going and picking it up if you don't already have a shoulder holster. For that type of situation, it's a great starter. If nothing else, keeps your gun from digging into your side if you have, you know, a hip holster. And like I said, I always go from the shoulder holster straight to the hip. I don't even put my magazines in it 90% of the time. Very rarely if I'm on a long trip. But, well, that is my review of the Crosman Airsoft holster. And, you know, well, it serves its purpose well. I would recommend getting it for a driver. Nothing else. Thanks for watching. This is the Wolfman signing off.